Kindly do not negate the special summon, please. Thank you. Is this a Rush tournament? No, today is a speed duel. Rush will be tomorrow. I'm just playing music from Rush because it's kind of a banger. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Another single elimination. What is going on? We're going to have another banger of a day, hopefully. We're going to have today's single elimination into Acceleration Gate's single elimination in about 3 hours. So, yeah. Hang out here for a couple hours. Then if you feel up to it, I would really hope and love if you go and support Acceleration Gate at 5 p.m. EST, where we will have another event, the Duel Links Empire Ascension number 7. Hello, July. Ranked referee, I got bored of Rush after I farmed the event. We'll see. I think I have some issues with the current change, but I'm also kind of excited to see what people are going to bring to actual tournaments. Brad posted winning a Challenger Cup with a Red Eyes build, which is pretty cool. You're trying to join, but you're having issues with Smash GG. If you are in the Discord, here, give me your Start GG name. I will manually add you. It says you're not connected. For now, just give me your Start GG and I will manually add you. Just need the name that you have on there. If it's the same, etc., I will add you. Then you can add add your deck list. Okay. Thank you for reaching out early, by the way. This is what this is for. Okay, I have added you to the tournament. Check your email for confirmation. And you should be able to finalize your registration. Hello, Serena. Welcome. PTRG, Duel Links Tournament? Yes, Speed Duel. Rush Duel will be tomorrow. Speed Duel today, Rush Duel tomorrow. Hello, Girin. Welcome, welcome. Do we use unlimited duel room? Yes. Until the ban list is implemented, use an unlimited room. So what did we do yesterday? We played a little rush duel. Playing some new decks. We played some warriors. We played some ancient forces. We played... What else did we play? We played some psychic. We got a little hangry. We played some birds. That deck is bad. Don't play it. We did not play Royal Demons, no. Or Royal Rebels. We do need to play that at some point. I do want to try the Black Dragon or the Red Eyes deck. Looks pretty fun. I believe this is the one that Brad got top with. Wait, no. That one's either Brad's or it's the one I got from YouTube. One of the two. Anyways. Yeah. Aside from that, it was a good time. We got a little angry. We got a little salty. Hello, Sakadetsu. We will be having the Rush Duel Cup starting in about 5 days, 4 days, 4 days. We should be expecting any skill list change announcement to happen within the next week or so as well. SP Little Knight is Chiwamaru. Yes, Zaid King, same character. Chiwamaru is when she's part of the S-Force, and Little Knight is when she goes rogue, or seemingly so. All right. Check on the signups. Salty Crab, you have still not uploaded a deck. You really should get that done quickly. Yeah, they showed a bunch of... When they first announced Little Knight, they showed a bunch of, like, other, like, lore cards with it. New S-Force cards. Hello, Gabriel. Oh. You're making me nervous, Crab. Any Raging Orchist? Okay, there we go. That's what I want to see. Perfect. Looks like you are good to go. Endies, pull 1, pull 2. Okay, looks good. Hello, 23 Philip. Thank you for joining us. We're a couple minutes out from the start of the tournament. Show Clock Dragon live on stream. We will certainly try. So what can we expect today? The last tournament had a pretty varied a pretty varied breakdown at the end. Neos Bluebell seems to be the go-to deck where all the BLS players have been going to. So I would not be surprised if that continues to be one of the primary decks that you see near the top, basically taking BLS's spot. Live Twin will continue to do well. S-Force, I think, is really dependent on who's playing that day. So that remains to be seen. Trickstar, yep, that's good. Blue Eyes, it's kind of anyone's game, but yeah, Bluebell is probably going to be the deck to beat for now. Alrighty, we are just about to get started here, so we're going to go ahead and get the ads out of the way. Yes, Ubel. We will be right back after the ads with the tournament. Stick around. I'm glad you love them. Click them all. Click them all. It's Black Friday. This is the time. Click them all. Did I buy something on Black Friday? No. If I'm being honest, I did not. Alrighty, looks like the drops have happened. We're gonna go ahead and get this party started. Looks like we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 single elimination rounds before the top 4. Start the bracket. Pool 1 has begun. Pool 2 has begun. The tournament has begun. Hajime, true. Okay. Both pools have begun. So we will be looking to find our first matches of the day. who should we watch first? We have a couple options here. Where is Cat Slap? Oh no! Where is Cat Slap? Where's the chat at all? Oh my god, we broke it again. We have to use the oh wait, hold on, it's back. Gosh, dang it. Well, we don't have time to figure that out. We have a tournament to watch. We get the lame chat for a while. Alrighty. We've got multi-time tournament winner Paris at the bottom and Belle Dandy at the top. We have Tenyi doing Tenyi things here. We are going to go for our climb, getting to a shaman of the Tenyi, discarding, going for the Legend of Hope, into our Berserker. And we will just pass the turn. Berserker pass with Chthana in the field, or graveyard rather. What's the spice of the day? We don't know yet. We will in a little bit though, don't you worry. We will be having an eye out. All right, Lunalight, Kaleido Chick going for the discard here. It all comes down to, do you have any hand traps? Alleviation, we're going to go ahead and send Crimson Fox from hand to send Kaleido Chick to the graveyard. Lunalight Tiger, get reviving. Reviving the Kaleido Chick, we will send the Yellow Martin, bring back the Yellow Martin. Can we get to our fusion is the question. We have made this one's name into the Dancer, as it was not unaffected. Getting into the Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Eagle. We can return the Tenki to our hand, dumping the Buffalo to the graveyard. We might just be getting blown out here. If we have no interaction and we can get the Kaleido Chick graveyard banish. Okay, we got the wolf. Can I check mod chat? Sure. Masak is back. Just DQ him. Literally just give him a loss. It's single elimination. Get him out of here. Going for the Leo Dancer here with the Kaleidochick. Banish. We will be able to turn off all effects during the battle phase. And we are giga dead. El Dandy was second with no interaction from their opponent. It's simply that easy. We go to game 2. What do you think this is, Rush Duel? We have interaction here, my friend. All right, Paris has made the mistake of going second this time, or sorry, first once again. I really do not recommend that, but unfortunately, or fortunately, some might say, Duel Links does not let you choose who goes first or second, so your deck does need to be built in such a way that you can handle going first or second. And in this situation, I unfortunately do not believe it is looking good for Paris. We are probably... Okay, well, here's the question. If we can actually get to Draco here, we at least have 1 point of interaction. We at least have the Draco. Alrighty, good luck, gamer. They very rarely run something like a Book of Moon. You just have to power through it. Really? Sending the White Rabbit here. Interesting. We're gonna go for the Kaleidochick send. Putting the Tiger into the graveyard. Is Giorfio playing? I'm not actually sure. Yellow Martin. Interesting. Not sure why we're going for that here. Why is it chat in Comic Sans? Don't worry about it. Because we're trying to get chat to work and it wasn't working. So you work with what you got. There we go. Going for a copy of Brotherhood of the Fire Fist. Tiger King here, we can get negating, not that it would matter. Yes, we have fixed the chat. Let's go. Going for the wolf here. Banishing the Panther Dancer, the Kaleido Chick, and the White Rabbit. There will be no effects during the battle phase. Purple Butterfly to Bob Boost. Wipe the field, and just like that, Bell Dandy says, "Get out of here." You know, Paris, everyone knows that you're a fantastic player, multi-time winning duelist. You just got unlucky today. What is there to say? Although what you're hoping for is that Lunalight is not going to be the vast majority of your matches or anybody's matches, and you're hoping they get knocked out early. Fortunately, you face them round one. Alrighty, let us find another match. Lunalight is stupid, not gonna lie. Come on now. Are we really mad about Lunalight? Are we really mad about Lunalight? Really? The fact that it was untargetable was literally not the issue there. Alrighty, we got Sunweasel versus Predator X. Predator gonna be able to build a Salamangreat wall here. Hello, Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Buffalo, Dome, Unknown Pass. But we're not able to capitalize on this literally nothing board. Bring back the Buffalo. Go for the Elephant here. Eagle effect. Gonna go ahead and return the Dome to hand. Alrighty, what do we got here now? Going for the Cardinal. What does this one actually do? So this is a pop during the battle phase. You are... We can shuffle from the... Whoa! Hello! Get those out of here! Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, to be fair, the fact that Predator could not OTK on virtually an empty board is kind of unfortunate, but that turn 3 was pretty spicy. Alrighty. We're gonna go Foxy into Mirror using our circle for the Gazelle. Gazelle effect. Go ahead and come on down, adding a copy of Sanctuary, and then likely sending our Jaguar to the graveyard. We're gonna get to the Wolf, Sanctuary effect, reincarnate into a second copy of the Wolf. Go ahead and add that circle right back to the hand. Jaguar to the field, helping us to wall up further. 3 effects to protect, and back to you. This looks like no interruptions, although it'll be harder for us to theoretically OTK here. We cannot destroy, and we can protect with the circle effect from the bounce. Elephant effect, we're going to go ahead and add a copy of Elend to hand. Rooster, getting us a copy of the Gyoku. Ooh, we got it on lockdown now, though. By doing so, it will be susceptible to a potential bounce. Eagle effect, return the Tensu to hand. We're going to go for the Panda here, bring back the Ram. Ram setting a copy of the Ingen. We will then go for the Swan here. Swan effect, get a little burn. Dragon effect, bring back the Elephant, allowing us to go Cardinal for a bounce. Get out of here. Swan effect, get poppin'. We're going to go for the Gazelle. Get dumping. Balance to protect. Attack in. Get in 28 and pass back to you. Dark Hole will take everything from us, bro. Hop in the Gyoku with the Foxy effect. Falco bring back. We will then go for the Foul here. Jaguar, that is... We literally had lethal, but hey, let's keep on going. Sunlight Wolf, return... Did we actually give up lethal? Okay, no, never mind. Sounds about right. Combo off! And then die to a Dark Hole. It was pretty cool, though. We almost had that. We almost had that, legitimately. That was actually a pretty fire turn 2. All right, Predator once again going first. Okay. Well, we have all the cards known, so in theory, the only way that Predator can really pop off here on the next turn is with a top-decked Dark Hole. Preemptively making it so that our Sunlight Wolf cannot be affected. Elephant effect here, adding a panda to hand. Going for the eagle, eagle effect. Gonna go ahead and dump the rooster to graveyard. And we'll see the activation of the Tensu. Go ahead and summon itself. Bring back the rooster, rooster effect. Yo, Icy, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. You're out already? Bro, come on. You were supposed to win today. Thank you for joining us, though. All Icidians, appreciate you guys. Lost the mirror to Solomon. Unlucky. Regardless, thank you for joining, Icy. I appreciate it. I love each and every one of you who's willing to join these events. All right, where are we going from here? We are going to set... We have learned our lesson. We are setting the Sinto. Bring forth the swan. And back to the field. Are we going to see an activation of Swan here? Nope, we let the attack go through. We are protected by the 3 effects. Protected by the Phalanx. Are we going to give up the dragon here to get it off the field? Successfully getting rid of the Sunlight Wolf. We will then pop the field spell. Ooh, it's not just monsters. Nice. We know we have what? Gazelle, Foxy, and an unknown. Come on! I mean, I'm aware, but it's just like, it's a taunt. It's taunting. Reagan, you need to check in. Mustafa Kamel. Arlon. Yasui and Trevor. Do we have the ability to negate a monster effect? I thought it's just spell trap. Yeah, it's just spell trap. While you were playing round 1, you got DQ'd round 2. How would that have happened? Call a moderator if it hasn't been too long. We can usually fix something like that. What's your name on Start GG? Get poppin' here. Alrighty. Fire Fist taking the W here. Arg, what is your Start GG name? Blast. Your opponent does not have a match yet. So I can fix that for you. Return to Start GG. Yep, no problem. Hello, Fan Luna. Thank you for the repeat viewings. I appreciate you greatly. You are one of our longest supporters, and I appreciate you for it. I love seeing you and Sakadetsu hanging out in the Discord. Means a lot to me. All right, let's go ahead and find another match. Oh, I am definitely down for some of this.
Duel.
Also, I have a problem with the new Rush Duel box. I can't stop stuffing the best engine into my decks. Paka Pikachu is too cute. True! What in the heck is this? We've got Metal Foes. I have not seen this deck in a while. Let's go! We're going to get into the Alcahest here. Metal Foes Fusion, get drawing. We're going to get popping. Setting ourselves up with the Metal Foes Fusion. Go for the hamster. Hamster effect. Add a back Gold Driver 1 and 2. And pass back to you. We're going to go for the Light Stage here. Light Stage is going to be able to get that back row on lockdown. We're going to let it go through. Corobane to the field, attacking in. We do have the Licorice for the dodge here, though. And we will get in for 1,600. Nope, hold. Another 16. We will activate Metal Foes Fusion for the Alcahest. Alcahest, get yoinking. We have to be real careful here. We can only take 2 add-to-hand activations. Pendulum Summon 1 and 2. Metal Foes Fusion for the Mithrilium. Mithrilium effect. DD Crow to stop that play. Well, it doesn't even stop it. And we'll just get lethal with only 400 life points left to our name. Very well done. To game 2. Meme tourney today? No. Why would you say that, Blackwing? Roix, you need to check in.
Duel.
Dr. Dinosaurio and Sanji, check in. Gandia, you need to check in. Can I call Dr. Dinosaurio cringe again? Absolutely. All day, every day. I have rarely met anyone quite as cringe as somebody like him. Alrighty, Cleafort Scout here. Candiner effect. We're going to burn a little bit more to get searching for a copy of our Monolith Pendulum Change Basic. Gonna send that right on back to the deck to get ourselves a copy of the Steelin, rather. Bismugear effect. We're gonna get popping, going for a Metal Foes Fusion, which we will then use to go for our Mithrilium here. We got the Crow. We're gonna get rid of the Fusion. That's a little rude. Metal Foes Fusion, allowing us to go into a second copy of Mithrilium. We're going to get returning Licorice to dodge and a Compulse to dodge the other. We're going to get ourselves a copy of Metal Foes Fusion. Go in for 26, searching for a copy of Bismugear in the end phase, and pass back to you. We're going to go for the Crimson Heart here. Holly Angel Trick, gains some life points back. Candina is going to be able to search for a copy of the Light Stage. Light Stage will allow us... Ooh. Interesting. We are going to go for the Metal Foes Fusion here to get into the Alcahest. We're going to attack in Trickstar Licorice to dodge. Horobane will let us get over. And back to you. We are forced to just attack in, going defensive here. Summoner's Art will cause us to get burned here for another 200. We only have so many activations left. Couldn't we have scaled that? Going for a Security Dragon, Pendulum Summon. Into an Imduck. Compulse will stop that. Attacking in. Only 800 remains. And we top deck Candina, searching for a festival here. Going for the Devardis. And that will be lethal. Sorry. Game 3.
Duel.
Okay, Timmy will be going first here. Festival effect, allowing us to get to a copy of the... You do, in fact, see Candina searching for a copy of Corobane here. Corobane to the field as well. Licorice to the field as well. Into another copy of Crimson Heart. Trickstar Fusion. Wow, this is a heck of a turn. We did give up the Licorice. We know we have 2 cards are known for sure. How good is Cyber's code right now? What do you mean Cyber's code? Yep, clock, it's decent. It's like, it's somewhere in the tier 2 to tier 3 range, in my opinion. It's fine. Effect Veiler. Negate. What is your dis? Going for another Metal Foes fusion here. One unknown hand trap, or one unknown card in hand, rather. Second copy of Mithrilium here. Double Mithrilium effect as we bring Security Dragon to the field. Imduck here. Security Dragon can now bounce. Ningirsu, but we are a little off of lethal here. Wait, hold? We are looking at lethal on board. 25, 19, 19, 17, lethal. Very well played. Excellent match to both players. What round are we in? Mostly top 64. Well, how many people was it after drops? It was 120. So we're in top 64. Thank you very much, Dark. I see that. We're in top 64 with a couple in top 32. It was 112 after drops. Not bad for a single limb on the weekend. And do keep in mind, if you get knocked out early, there will be another one held at 5 p.m. Over with Acceleration Gate. I would love if people would head on over there and give him some support when we get to that point. Breakdown. Duel Links Grand Prix single elimination number 43. We have 20 Tenyi, 17 Glue Bells, 9 Live Twin, 8 Salamangreat, 6 Lunalights, 5 Trickstar, 5 S-Force, 5 Odd Eyes, and 5 Altergeist, 4 Rockets, 3 each of Red Eyes, Gandora, Fossil, Blue Eyes, and BLS, 2 each of Ursarctic and Starry Night, and then 1 each of Vendred, Valkyrie, TG, Raid Raptor, Metal Foes, Medolce, Gimmick Puppet, Fire Fist, and DDD. Thank you very much, Metal. Thank you very much, Dark. Appreciate your guys' help. Very, very, very much. Okay, let us find another match. I want to watch more Fire Fist.
Duel.
Yo, what up, Valk? Remind you to never play Ubel Neos again. Why? Did you get absolutely cheek clapped? In theory, we should be getting a Fire Fist skill in the near future. Not sure if you saw, but there was actually a leaked Fire Fist skill. It's an archive skill. Fire Fist Swan, get poppin'. Absolutely destroyed. So the leaked Fire Fist skill, return one Fire Formation continuous spell in your hand to the deck to add one Fire Formation 10 key from your deck to your hand. During the duel you use this skill, you cannot normal or special summon monsters except monsters from the extra deck or Beast Warrior type monsters.
Duel.
All right, sorry about that, guys. I think Konami purposely puts out tier 0 skills like the B. I mean, the fact that they're adding archive skills at all is really good in my opinion. That is not normally something you would expect Konami to do. I misclicked here on ceremony activation. I had Flamel in hand. Ah, okay. All right. Sun Weasel takes it. Game number 2 and a 2-0 victory. Let's go ahead and find ourselves another match. On the other side of the bracket.
Hmm.
Not gonna lie, I kind of want to just keep watching Fire Fist. But I guess we can wait a bit. We do have Vendread. You don't normally see those.
Duel.
That's also an unusual matchup. Lunalight versus Arctic. All right. Reinforcements of the army here. We're going to be able to make a rank 6 if we want to. That will be the Beatrice. Beatrice get dumping, sending the Dreamer to the graveyard. Add the Drill Dark back to hand. Good luck, gamer. Manju of the 10,000 hands. We're going to go for the Slayer here. Activating a Revendread evolution into that Slayer. Both of them to go into a Nightmare Cerberus. We're going to get poppin'. Force out the Beatrice. We are sending the Farfa for the Banish here. And we are going to float off of the Beatrice. Origin effect. Bring back the Slayer. Go for the core. Just put the core onto the field. Interesting. Okay. Not sure about that one. Sturges will return to the field, or will come to the field here. Revendread evolution. Bring out the Slayer once again. Into a Nightmare Phoenix. Phoenix get poppin', forcing out that Book of Moon. Origin into another copy of Slayer. We're going to go for 3 effects here. And get attacking in Dreamer to protect. Take out the Dreamer. And pass back to you. We're going to go for a copy of Plasma here. It's going to be very easy for us to set up this Plasma. Plasma get yoinking. Malicious, another body on the field. Drill Dark, Celestial to get draw 2 here. We'll then go for the Ferocious Flame Swordsman. Attack in, clear the field, and then good luck, gamer, with no effects. I mean, not that it matters. It's just the number of cards in hand and the lack of any more ritual spells to use. And that is the wrong game. I did not mean to enter that one.
Duel.
Watch game number 2.
Duel.
All right, leading things off this time around. We're going to go Manju into Evolution. Bring forth the Slayer. Sturges come back to the field. allowing us to get into a copy of the Vampire Sucker. Slayer effect, add a copy of Origin, dump the Battle Guard. We will then use Origin to revive the Battle Lord back to the field. Sucker for a draw, then going for an Avendread Savior. Battle Lord effect, add a copy of Cyber Angel Ben 10 to hand and dump the core. Core back to the field. Origin into a copy of the Slayer. Ben 10 effect, adding a copy of Manju to our hand. We will then add back a copy of the Origin. We're going to go core plus Battle Lord into the Executor. And then choosing to take no battle damage with the Savior. Interesting. Go for a polymerization here into our dangerous fusion recovery, allowing us to return the Drill Dark and the polymerization so that we can make another play. We will go for our Beatrice here, sending the plasma, set 2 and pass. Manju finding a copy of Revendread Evolution. We're then gonna go for the return the Origins to our hand, but we do have the Transmigration Prophecy. Well, that's kind of rude. Nightmare Phoenix, force out that other back row. Player effect triggering. We'll then go with the Origin here into a copy of the Battle Lord. Beatrice effect, get sending. And Farfas himself, forgetting that the Executor, which can only be the only one that can be targeted, however, because it was made with the core, cannot be targeted, so none of the Vendread cards can be targeted. Blast will take game number 2.
Duel.
Alrighty, Blast gonna start things off for us here. Going for the Slayer, Sturges, revealing the Slayer in hand. Come back to the field. We'll then go for the Vampire Sucker, Slayer effect, adding that copy of Revendread Origin, dumping the Battle Lord. Origin effect, bring the Battle Lord back, Sucker draw a card before going into our Avendread Savior. Battle Lord, add the Executor and dump the core. Or will revive, go for the Origin here. Bring forth the Slayer. Add the Revendread Origin back to hand. And then Executor, 3 effects to take no damage. Good luck. We'd love to have you enter an event, B-Mat. All right, go for the Ferocious Flame Swordsman. Polymerization into the Trinity. Go, he's huge. That is a full clear on that board. But we managed to survive. And we come back. We're going to start things off with a Slayer. summoning out the Hound Horde to go into an Avendred Slayer. A Savior, rather. Adding back the Anima. Hordes to the field. Origin effect. For a copy of Slayer. Now, how do we deal with this board? Ah! Borreload is certainly a way to do it. Battle Lord effect, Borreload Dragon, attack, attack. Stealing our opponent's Vision Hero Trinity, which retains the ability to attack 3 times during the battle phase on monsters. You Trinity me, I Trinity you. Oh my goodness, insanity. Well done. That was a fantastic match. Thank you. All right, NE, Blast, and Tacny Frog, you need to check in. Stream Metal Foes, we already did. We might watch it again later, but we're gonna see if there's any other matches to watch. Okay. Well, our options are starting to get a little thin. Well, I guess we can watch some more Metal Foes. We'll get back to Vendred. How's the tournament going? I'd like to think well, but that's up for you guys to decide and the people playing.
Duel.
Alrighty. Should be right back, guys. Stick around. Okay, thank you. Sorry. So we actually had a very good question that I wanted to talk about. So Akko Alavanza says, does each player do what their deck is supposed to do? Or does each deck have multiple ways / decisions to be made each duel? So you're basically asking, how linear are decks? And the answer is, it depends on the deck. Some decks are more linear than others. Some decks are more linear based on the skill. Some are more linear based on the goal that the deck achieves. And it's also dependent on, you know, the hand that you draw. But let's assume, like, worst case scenario where you have a skill that essentially plays itself, as people in the chat are calling it, click yellow button. And you have a fairly linear game plan. Okay? Let's take the most, like, what's a really good example of a fairly linear deck right now? Let's go with Neos Ubel. What does Neos Ubel do? Neos Ubel on average will end on a Neos, maybe, a Kluger, a Super Poly, and let's say one back row. Okay? Let's just assume that. They summoned a Neos, they searched Super Poly, they went Neos Fusion for Kluger, and they had one back row, like a Warning Point or a Book of Moon or something of that nature. Okay. In that situation, your game plan was fairly linear. Of normal Neos, activate skill, activate Neos Fusion, set 2. Okay? Then it goes to your opponent. You as a Neos player, your monsters effectively do nothing right now. Okay? Your literal your points of interaction in that situation are, when do I Super Poly? When do I book / Valor? Book / Warning Point. Maybe you have Valor in hand as well. Who knows? In that situation, your form of interaction with your opponent is going to come down to analyzing what your opponent is on, what deck they're playing, what they're capable of, what their potential choke points are, and where you want to put your limited number of interactions, right? Because here's the thing. I think everyone would agree that Super Polying just immediately, in most situations, probably not a good idea. Maybe against some decks, but let's say you're up against a deck that can recover. You would rather wait, save your Super Polymerization for what you feel is the most cracked, like the interaction point that is going to cause the most harm to your opponent, right? Same with your Warning Point / book. Where can I optimally put this? You can also weigh stuff like, do I let this go through, knowing that they're going to be able to deal with my, you know, monster, because I want to save it for the next turn. So in that situation, even for a fairly linear deck, you do have a couple points of interaction. Now you have on the other side of the spectrum, decks where you have multiple points of interaction. An example, like we're watching one right now, for example, Metal Foes oftentimes has the ability to extend beyond in different situations. And your play is less about what is the optimal play, and it's how do you recover from your opponent's disruptions, and because you have no like specifically linear play, right? You work with what you got, and then you respond to what your opponent does, how they disrupt you, and evaluate your board based on what your opponent has done to you. Because in those situations, you have different ways to pivot. Maybe you pivot into your link line. Maybe you're gonna pivot into your fusion line. Maybe you're gonna make the call of, can I clear and risk interaction by going for an attack directly with your rabbit summoned monsters, etc. So it kind of comes down to the deck and what you're up against. I don't know. At the end of the day, as long as you have the ability to do anything, nothing is truly linear. That said, if you're the type there, I have often advised people to choose decks based on the level of interactivity that you want, right? What do I mean by that? Let's say that you could build a deck for super cheap, but it has very little variation, right? You're going to kind of do the same thing every game. And after a while, maybe that's the kind of gameplay you're going to get tired of. Or maybe you're the type of player that's like, I don't want to play a deck like Metal Foes, where I'm going to have to sit here and like 4th level, like IQ, 4D chess, figure out plays ahead of, like, maybe you're the type of player that's like, I can barely function of learning a combo line. I don't want to have to adjust. And in which case, an easier deck would be the deck for you. But there are people that are like, I need a deck that requires me to think on the fly. Do I focus on Duel Links mainly, or Magic or Master Duel TCG? So I play TCG, but not like super competitively. For example, catch me out here playing PG. Am I going to be winning a YCS anytime soon? No. War crimes detected! War crimes detected! What the dragon doing? What the dragon doing? Alrighty, well done, Giorfio. Che versus Phantom. Phantom, you need to check in. I do play Master Duel, but I play it like off screen and not like seriously. So like I picked, like right now my decks are fairly limited. I have like Labyrinth, I picked up Vanquish Soul. I play Bird up. All right, Phantom, your Discord name is literally not the correct one. That's cool. I didn't want to contact you anyways. Is that the same icon? I don't know if that's you, so whatever. Get borked, I guess. Okay. It's kind of weird. Like, I don't necessarily dislike Master Duel, but I kind of disagree with some of the ways that they handle the game. So obviously, let's be honest. You know, this is a no-brainer. The crafting system is awesome. The accessibility is awesome. I kind of hate everything else, though. How does Chick stops you from doing anything during the battle phase? It's like being stun locked by a legendary. Can we read Chick, please? Yeah. Are we talking about the banish part? If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, blah, blah. No, not wrong one. If this card is banished, you can activate this effect. This turn, your opponent's cards and effects cannot be activated during the battle phase. PTRG, that's not even necessarily what I would complain about. I don't necessarily, like, here's the thing, like, super negate boards aren't exactly actually a thing in Master Duel right now. I will say, I did enjoy one meta within the last year, and that was specifically when Branded and Sword Soul were amongst the best decks. And even then, when Branded was still being... Before the most recent round of Branded support, which turned it into like a cringe deck, I actually enjoyed playing against that version of Branded on my Labyrinth deck, because there was some pretty good, you could have some pretty good matchups there. But like, my chief complaints are, it's all a known quantity meta, so you're kind of just playing the same stuff that you've already played. One of the things I love about Duel Links, and one of the things that I'm loving about, not loving, but I appreciate about Rush Duel, is I'm experiencing metas that never existed. I don't want to repeat everything that I've already done. Now, technically, Master Duel is starting to shift a bit by making it so that their ban list is a little bit different. But then on that front, I also feel like their ban list is just, like, weird. They hit cards that you're just like, homie, what if you hit the problem instead? And they're like, nah, dog, we're gonna do a bunch of limit 2s. Does that work? We're gonna limit 1 stuff that doesn't matter because it's a rare. And it's like, could you just hit the problem instead, please? That said, over time, the way that the hits are affecting it long term is kind of interesting. Yeah. Stovey to 2. Oh no. Oh no. Look! Look, we're doing something. Like, come on, dog. Like, I don't know, man. I very rarely play for the turn 0 anyways. Oh, when I'm playing Labyrinth. I would much rather just, like... Yeah, pass. But anyways. It's also kind of weird, because, like, the TCG is, like, kind of in an okay place. Although, it's kind of weird. Even as somebody that, like, really likes playing back row decks, I've never been able to understand how people are okay with Rescue Ace. Not that I think Rescue Ace is broken, but think about any other deck. Imagine if any other deck read set 4 back row. They would be like, are you okay? I'm sorry, it does what? Blast takes game 1. Imagine if Labyrinth had an effect that set 4. I mean, okay, Snake Rain sends 4 monsters, but it does nothing. Yeah, but here's the thing. The Rescue Ace cards do stuff.
Duel.
Rescue Ace was and is still bad. Like, you're entitled to your opinion, but, like, reality would disagree with you. It's like the best deck in the OCG and, like, the second or third best deck in the TCG. I don't know what you're talking about when it's really bad. Alrighty. Legend of the Heroes. Gain those life points. We are going to have to deal with a Berserker. And we have Nahada, Vishuddha, Ashina. And we just set pass. Awesome. Okay, well, yep, dead. Reality is what people make it. If everyone says the deck is the best one, then more people are going to play it. Of course, it gets its results when 70% of the people that attend... Okay, okay. You're not... Homie. In no world are 70% of the people entering tournaments entering with Rescue Ace. Dog, that... You would be lucky if, like, 10 or 20% of the people entering are on any one deck. I don't think you understand that during like tier 0 format, during tier 0 tier limit format, tier limit was like 30% of the decks in the entire meta. And that was during the meta where it was play tier limit or lose. 30% of people were on it. There is no world where Rescue Ace is only doing good because 70% of 3,000 player tournaments are on Rescue Ace. Come on. There's already people who are hoping that TCG racist meta becomes legacy. I mean, if it's a fairly wide format, I can see it. Sure, why not? Numbers may have been slightly exaggerated. You know what? I can appreciate that. But for real, I could go dig up the information. But like literally during tier 0 tier limit format, it was like 30% tier limit players. What do you mean, what the? It was a tier 0 format. Of course you're going to have a bunch of people bringing it. But the other side of it is people don't always have $600 to $1,000 to buy the best deck of the format. People like me are going to show up with their freaking TG deck and be like, I just want to have fun. Or maybe you want to get spicy. I actually want to try. Go. Okay, I'm not broke, but homie, I literally was like, man, Valence looks like a cool, not Valence, Centurion. I was like, Centurion looks like a pretty cool deck. Surely it can't be that expensive, right? I go look up the core, $300. Just for the core. I'm not going to spend $300 on like a tier 3 rogue deck. I'm sorry. I can only justify that every once in a while. Just skip one Duel Links box. Do you realize in Duel Links I only spend about like $80? And I'm spending like $80 a month for the game that I play the most. Yes. I think it's like 85 or 90. They changed the prices. You guys are forgetting the part where they reduced the prices by like 30, 40%. It used to cost me like it used to cost me like 150-ish usually. But now it's around, I want to say it's like not 80, it's like 90. I think it's like $90 now. And that's with not spending every gem. As you can see that, for example, I'm still at like 5k gems. And yeah, that what Resolene is also saying, if you actually grind your account and get gems, it subsidizes the cost of a box significantly. Alrighty, let us find another match. Why can I not see decks? Cart GG, are you broken? What should I do if all your characters are already max level? Grind events and then the new characters as they come out. I do the same thing. Like most of my characters are maxed as well. But if you want an actual answer, start up a second account. If you're going to stay pure free to play, start up another account and slowly work on it. Don't like uber grind it, but like put in a little bit of time. Okay, we've only got a couple different matches left, but we do have an S4, so I want to watch that. Ran out of time. Unfortunate. Well, it was fun to watch you. It's always a delight to watch Vendread when it pops off. Konami, give us the rest of the Vendread support. We can be trusted with it. Also, theoretically, the way that they're changing... The way that they're changing the game to be split between rush and speed should, in theory, make it a little bit easier on you. Give you more time to grind. Especially if you don't play rush and speed on the same account. Make separate accounts for them. Are we in the top 16 now? Ah, close enough. You've got 2 accounts, Molcom? Yeah, that's the correct way to do it. All right, cross swipe here to keep us from getting... Oh, wait, no, we just popped the other back row, and it is a compulsory. We are going to be able to potentially come back here, pop the bridgehead, Falco, return, allowing us to go into a Balinx. Jack Jaguar. Those will get Banish. Security Dragon, return to the hand, allowing us to then go for a Ningirsu. Get in for 25 and pass the turn. I do, in fact, I like this deck a lot. Lapse a well, pop the field. Aye, that binds. Easy clap. It just sucks that with boxes like the last main box, it's basically impossible to keep up with Rush Duel if you don't spend money on it. I mean, you're not wrong, Eli, but again, I cannot stress enough. There's literally no reason to do rush and speed on the same account, like at all. Unless you're a whale. It's just a reality of it. And that was a error. S-Force is growing in popularity in general, Dwan, just because I think people are finally realizing that the deck's actually good. So you're having people actually pick it up. A lot of people probably skipped it. Alrighty. Only one bounce here. Foul, get lock-in. Compulsory, responding by sending it back to the hand. Gazelle to the field. Gazelle gets sending. Falco effect. We will go for the Balinx here. Balinx effect, searching for the Sanctuary. Gonna go Mirror. Mirror summon itself out. Go into a Sunlight Wolf. This will be the showdown. Errors of the Overroot. Goodbye. We will get in for 32, leaving our opponent on only 800. Of course it would be something like Dark Hole. Reinforce the truth. Retroactive to wall off, and we drew into nothing. All right, Mugiwara takes it. Game 3. Widespread ruin is overrated. Okay, Fan Luna. Luna, you're just a Rush Duel hater.
Duel.
Alrighty, Mugiwara starting things off here with Salamangreat combo. I'm a Rush Duel hater. What's better about it than Speed Duel? As a person who has been giving Rush Duel a full fair shake, the main difference is that it's much more old school Unga Bunga, I guess is the best way to put it. Like, modern Yu-Gi-Oh!, even modern Duel Links is a little bit more of like two chess players sitting across from each other trying to like outthink the other. Or rather, it's like, okay, let's describe it in anime terms. Modern Yu-Gi-Oh! and Speed Duel, which is approaching it, is like what? It's like Death Note, right? It's like Light versus L, where both players trying to outdo the other with the different plays that they have. Rush Duel is like a shonen anime where it's just like, I'm just gonna punch the hell out of you, and you're gonna punch the hell out of me, and at the end of this, one of us is still gonna be standing. So it kind of just comes down to what flavor of a game do you want? And for some people, they're like, you know what? Right now, I just want to see one, something, knock the hell out of another thing. I don't know. That's a really bad explanation, but that's kind of how I viewed it. Did we just get Crusadia Equimax OTK'd? Excuse me? Okay. Ah, yes. S-Force, my favorite Crusadia OTK deck. Do I think S-Force is better than Live Twin as a control deck? Yes. No. Yes. Yesin. Yes. So here's what I think. I think that Live Twin has a better floor, but S-Force has a higher ceiling, if that makes any sense. Like, usually Live Twin, you're always guaranteed to have kind of a decent board, whereas S-Force theoretically can end on kind of a bad board. But when S-Force fully pops off, its boards are pretty disgusting. I mean, technically Live Twin is too, but like the S-Force having like the Banish Floodgate on top of like all the back row disruption. Americans really need a term for yes and no at the same time. We in Germany do have... Okay, how do we pronounce this though? Let me get this correct. German to English.
Jein. Jein. Jein.
Yang?
Jein. Jein.
Yang? 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 Mm-hmm. Got it. All righty. We're going to go for another fossil fusion here into a Skullgar. Miracle Rupture. Sending the Skull Knight. We will attack in. No float for you. Double attack, and that'll be an OTK. It was... Oh, wait, no. Okay.
Ja. Ja. Ja in. Ja in. Ja ein. Ja ein. Y-A-I-N.
Now it thinks that it's Chinese. Amazing. You know what? That's actually a good point. So when you see Jane, the Lightsworn Paladin, do you think its name is Yesent, the Lightsworn Paladin? AC Cup into World Championship is the biggest tournament in Duel Links, and does it have a big audience? Well, if you're talking about like Konami hosted tournaments, then yes, the KC Cup and the World Championship is the only thing they do outside of Challenger Cups. It used to be that the biggest tournaments ever were those hosted by Decade, which would get, you know, thousands of people watching. I would say Yu-Gi-Oh! In general doesn't necessarily do great on Twitch. Like even like the Konami hosted events are doing like 1,000 to 2,000 people watching at most, and there are a lot of them that will get less than that, like 500 people.
Duel.
Literally, like Yugi Tuber events are bigger than Konami ones, like view wise. All right, this is the pivotal game number 3. When am I going to host a league? Literally never. I did that once. Never again. All right, so we got Mapura in the graveyard. We've got Shithana in the hand. We're trying to play around the fossils being able to banish it. Weathering Soldier, adding another Fossil Fusion to hand. Fossil Fusion into the Skull King. We will pass the turn. Circle, get searching. Well, like, here's the thing. There are already so many good leagues right now. And there are so many, like average leagues that are at least decent. What would any league that like we tried to do add to that? Let's be honest, like really nothing. All like the only thing in my opinion that we could hope to do would be to steal the thunder from another league, and I wouldn't want to do that. Anybody who knows me, I do everything in my power to support everybody else as equally as possible. Even people I don't necessarily agree with, I will at least, at the very least, not do anything negative towards them. So if I thought that it would actually have some benefit and be worth the blood, sweat, and tears, I might consider it, but it wouldn't be, you know? You know, I watched Jazz try and set up a new league from the fallout of Friends League, and they are way more dedicated to it than anyone, and it literally went nowhere. And they were like the face of Friends League after the collapse, or they were the person, like everybody knew them, knew that they were a good person, doing the best they could with a really like bad situation, and it wasn't enough. Could we do a little bit better? Theoretically, but then I have to suddenly find a massive team of moderators. I have to set up all like the liability for like holding money, the tax stuff that would go through it, all for essentially nothing. I don't mean that in a negative light, like, I don't know. It's just hard to justify something like that. I can't even justify doing like an MCS style event, which is something I would rather do. I do think there is a place for an MCS style event. The problem with that is finding a revenue source, because everything we do is self-funded through Twitch subs and through the ad revenue. We're able to do the prizes we do. What would I need for an MCS? Money. Like, where's the prize pool coming from? Like, there would be literally two ways to get to the money. That would be finding a sponsor, which is not something I have ever done. Crackdown, get yoinkin'. We have a Mapura. Wait, shouldn't we have waited for this? Or does this pop a monster? Hello, Alpha. Okay. And the other way would be to be holding like the other way to do it would be to charge an entry fee, and I don't feel that would be successful. And even then, that's still like a lot of like money overhead. Everything I do here is kind of a hobby. It's not a job. Somebody like Decade, for whom it is their main source of income, can justify like the taxes that go with everything as well. It's a lot harder for somebody like me, who's doing it as a hobby, to be like, let me just take on like an additional, like, potentially a couple $1,000 every year in additional tax liability. Yo, Val, thank you so much for the resub, my friend. I appreciate you. So I don't know, it's kind of weird. Damn. Twitch out here to get us, bro. I mean, here's the thing though, like, I don't mean to get like sentimental or like sappy or whatever, but like, even like half a year ago, we were sitting around like maybe 40 active subs on average. You know, now we're up to almost 100 on average between donos and people resubbing. It really helps me to be able to expand the number of tournaments we do. So this is very clearly telegraphing a blast here. But we don't get to do it now. Oh, but we got the IDP. Get out of here. You know, the fact that, hey Con, good to see you, my friend. The fact that our support is doing significantly better does mean that, you know, I've been able to start doing theoretically more tournaments. Another IDP, love to see it. We've been able to start doing more tournaments, and then on top of that, slowly increase the prize pool on some of them. Yo, Bendy! One away from putting us to the 100 goal. Like, we had double prize pool for both the single limb and the rush duel one last week, which meant that instead of doing like $60 for all of our events last week, we did what, 110? You know, I like being able to do that stuff. I like trying to do, I mean, I understand that at the end of the day, prize pool is always going to be kind of limited. Or not limited, but like it's not going to be the same as like what it was for some events, like, you know, paid entry meta weekly. But I want people to feel good. Yo, with the 100, thank you, whoever was the secret joiner. Whoever, or rather, what was I saying? Even though, like, you know, these tournaments are free to join, I want people to feel good about winning them as much as possible. So like the better prizes we can actually do. Thank you, Pobum. The better prizes we can do and make people feel good about it, like, you know, that's my goal right there. I want people to feel good, not just to play, but also, you know, when they win, they feel like, again, I'm aware that if you play through like a 6-hour tournament and you win $25, it's only 25, but I still want there to be something there. And so same thing with like the single elimination, like theoretically making it so that, you know, you feel like, you know, at the end of like 3 hours and I got, if I can get 20 instead of 10. Anyways. Guess a kill, get drawing. We're gonna go for the secret password. Hello, Age Solo. Nightmare Unicorn, get spinning. We're gonna barrage blast, get popping. Set 2 and pass the turn. IDP, Forbidden Lance 2. Protect. Chimera Doll, searching for a copy of the Terror Baby. It will get crowed. Oh, and you gotta love one card starters. Let's go. Live twin kiss a kill into the Leela. Let's do it all over again. All right, we're gonna go for the draw here. Gain the life points. We can full clear here. Any more disruptive back row? We know we have what? The present. Well, it is no longer a full clear, but we do have more back row. Ever thought of becoming a Team Wars streamer? And we will just get to scoop. I mean, I like Team Wars, but I already... If I had any free time to stream, I would rather just do like ladder stuff. I already stream the Grand Prix, the Rush Duel, sometimes the single elimination, and the Meta Weekly. Like, if anything, I'm kind of feel like maybe I'm doing a little bit too much and need to take a little bit more me time every once in a while. Not that I'm like getting burnt out or anything. Don't take it like the wrong way. I love doing it, but like I kind of noticed like I just need more time to I need to be more willing to just get in some game time of other games I've been playing or been wanting to play. Like I finished I just beat the Star Ocean 2 remake. No, not at all. I'm explaining why I don't want to do more. Because I already do a fair bit. Yo, based Luna Light in the semi-final. So I beat the Star Ocean remake, Star Ocean 2 remake. That was a lot of fun. I've obviously played Baldur's Gate this year. I started playing Cyberpunk again because I want to play the new DLC, but I also just wanted to play through the base game again. So I've been doing that. I've played through a couple other games, like smaller ones. Alrighty, Compulse. We got the Fox. We're gonna S-Force Chase here. Activating the effect, Tiger effect. Bring back the Butterfly. Go for the Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Eagle here. Buffalo effect. Bring back to the field. Going for the Decode Talker. Retroactive effect. We will get a clear here. S-Force Chase is gonna... Wait, what else can we do? Is that just everything? We actually won? Bro. Wow, okay. Luna Light up a game. Like, looking ahead... I've been trying to find anything in the Steam sale to pick up. I picked up Star Ocean 4 again. I played it a long time ago, but I kind of wouldn't mind playing through that again. I'm really debating picking up Like a Dragon, the Yakuza game. I kind of want to play that one. I've heard good stuff. Which one is Star Ocean 4? The like 360 slash PS3 one. The one where like all the like the lady characters are like the most annoying things ever. The one with Ichiban? Yes, Rosaline. You feel like you don't have to play any of the other Yakuza games. You can just pick them up. All right, Leo Dancer, what do we do here? We just get to justify. Wouldn't... You've been justified. Well, that was a throw. Bell Dandy will probably learn from that one. For those of you wondering, if we had put the Lunalight into the main monster zone, or sorry, extra monster zone, then Justify would not have been able to do anything about it because the only way to move it is to target it. Wait, hold. Hold. Do we run a Saber Dancer? Okay, go for the eagle here. Okay, this is actually a problem. We can no longer fuse into a Saber Dancer because of Tiger and the extra. If we can survive, we might be able to do it again. Oh, we're just dead. Unfortunately for Bell Dandy, they've now thrown twice in this match. Potentially. We don't know about the second throw. It depends on what they have in their extra deck.
Duel.
We don't know if they play Saber Dancer or not. This is top 8. So Chase. Plus 1 unknown back row. S-Force usually play Equimax and Rastaliger though, so that would still be fine. Would... If Equimax only has one thing to point to, would it be able to get big enough? I guess it would, yeah. But would you be able to get to it and have something it's pointing to get it big enough in the same turn is the question. Because you can get the Justify because of retroactive, but I don't know if you can do it like first turn. Because then they're going to swing in, and I don't think there's anything you can do. Gate is the tournament's going much quicker this time, so we're going to be able to raid you fairly early into your stream, by the way. All right, guess the Crimson Fox. Force out the back row. Fox effect. Negate. Everything will now be banished, but not if I banish it first. So everything that goes to the graveyard is currently going to be banished. Unfortunately, I just don't think this is enough. We play into Bridgehead. Now we can get into no coaching. Wrap effect forced him, right. Goes for the Gravitino, doesn't even need to. In theory, we could have just gone for the Lapsawell We might have Lapsawell in hand, maybe? Yeah, Luna and... I mean, they're about to lose, unfortunately. The sad thing is, Atlas, they could have won game 2. Maybe. But they kind of misplayed. Hello. Hi, BB. Alrighty. Tinkerbell. I'm trying to see if I can get her to do it. She'll lay her head on my hand. Normally I have to start petting her with my other hand, but it's hard to do with this angle. She looking like Floppa. Alrighty, looks like we are ready for the top 4. Oh, one baby. Oh, she's still not doing it. Dang it. Oh well. Okay. Top 4 has begun. That's going to be QWERTY, Alien HR, Isirius, and Che. QWERTY, Alien HR, Isirius, and Che. Top 4 has begun. Be sure to send me your deck lists via DLM Deck Editor today. Yo, what's up, Mech Lord? Thank you all. What are Mech Lordians called? Mechies? Mech Lord Army? Welcome to the Mech Lord Army. Thank you so much for joining us today, everyone. What were we doing today? Oh, we got her doing it. Oh, no. Lay your head down. I want to show you how adorable you are. She's not doing it now, but she puts her head on my hand, and it's so adorable. All right, we have S-Force, Henyi, Salad, and Glue Bell. What do we want to watch? You want to watch some Glue Bell? I got you. All right, Mech Lord, if you're still here, I have another video title for you. TTH should be unlimited.
Duel.
Alrighty, we got Che at the top, Isirius at the bottom. That's right, not limit 3, unlimited. All right, kitty. Going for Dweller here. Does Dweller even do anything in this matchup? Alrighty, activating Eternal Bond. We are going to add another copy of Elemental Hero, Neos. Neos Fusion, get sending. Out comes the Neos Kluger. We're going to only set one. Activating Dweller here. Yes, Elemental Hero, Neos Gluger. Gazelle effect, Falco effect. Foul effect as well. To the field. Returning the foul to hand. Burning for 900. We'll take out the Dweller. One back row. Good luck, gamer. We can instantly lock it down. Oh no! We've got the Veiler! Falco effect, return to the field. Foul will see this. Go ahead and resummon itself. Send itself so that you can no longer Veiler it. Go as your Super Poly. It is on lockdown. Come forth, Balinx. Going for the circle here, adding a copy of Mirror to hand. Mirror to the field. Dark Hole, wipe the field. Gluger will stay on the field, however. Yep. Send to the Gluger. Gluger float into Wiseman. Now what? That was not timeout. That was us not having a way to win, probably.
Duel.
I know. But it's time for you to move, baby. I'm sorry. Okay, Wanted, you don't get to say that. Just for that, she gets to stay up on the desk forever now. Going for the Dweller again. Activating 3 effects. I'm guessing he just doesn't have, they don't have anything else to play. Going for U-Bell here. We're going to begin the U-Bell shuffle. Adding Miracle Contact. We may be able to just absolutely pop off here. Miracle Contact can get us to a Gluger. And if we have Neos Fusion, we can get to another. Nope, just the one. Oh, we are about to take a whole lot of damage here. Adding a copy of the Foul here. Falco effect. Go ahead and reset the Salomon Great Circle. Gazelle effect. The burn damage not halved. We will take 1,700, leaving us on 200 life points. Back row is on lockdown. So now it comes down to those hand traps, if we have any. Going for the Rastaliger. Get poppin'. Going for an update jammer here. Into a Balinx. Okay, but what do we do? Ah, wait, we send and then beat over with the Liger. It does still burn, actually. We need security. We apparently do not have it. I think in this meta, you have to run security. You have to. I don't know. That did feel like a bit kind of a waste of time. Okay, Resolene, you can't call it Glue Force. S-Force does take some skill to pilot. Come on. Wakabays, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. It does, but it's a floodgate deck, so we match. All right.
Duel.
Okay. This is certainly a board. We're going to go for Berserker here, attacking in, taking out the Lapsawell. Bridgehead, searching for a copy of Gravitino. Platina into a Gravitino, grabbing another copy of the S-Force Chase. And we will just pass the turn. Circle, searching for a copy of the Ashina. Add Hara to the field. Ashina to the field. Going for the S-Force Chase. And we'll take it. How do you feel about what just happened there, Reseline?
Duel.
Triple back row from QWERTY here. Do we have any we can go with here? We're going to go for the chase here. Get Bonishan. Returning the Gravitino. Shithana to the field. Oh, we already have one. Good. I was wondering why we didn't have a glue emote. Going for the Baxia here. Baxia gets spinning. We got Terrors of the Overroot to interrupt here. Mapura allowing us to get to the Tenyi, and that just will be lethal on board. And that will tie things up 1-1. It all comes down to this. Game 3.
Duel.
All righty. Vishuda to the field. S-Force Showdown. Bring out the Chiwamaru. S-Force Chase. Returning them. Ashina to the field. Chiwamaru. S-Force Chase. Bringing out the Platina. Platina into the Lapsawell. We're going to go for a Monk of the Tenyi. Add Hara to the field. Returning the Ashina. Go for the Dragon Cycle here. Compulse, get out of here. That's just rude. Everything has got to go. We can get to a Draco, though. You are correct. Waiting for the link to here. Like Alien HR, not like this. Well, two matchups where the players just literally did not have the opportunity to play. Let me ask you, chat, is it time to bring back side deck? Is it time to bring back side deck? What do you think? Nah. I was just kind of curious. I'm not making any changes. I'm just curious what people think. Alrighty, the time for the grand finals. They will side Mind Drain. Let's go! I don't know. Like, the top four is pretty indicative of what the meta is. Like, what was the top four again? S-Force, Tenyi, Gluebell, and Salad. That's a pretty decent top four, all things considered. Alrighty, sorry guys, just making sure the other tournament's getting ready to get started.
Duel.
Okay, Neos. Starting things off here, we are gonna begin with an elemental hero, Neos, going for Eternal Bond, searching for our copy of Super Polymerization Set 2 and pass. S-Force Bridgehead. Now, we can Super Poly here to immediately shut down our opponent's Chiwamaru play if that's what they go for. We do have the Effect Veiler to negate the Razor. We're going to activate Showdown to play around that. Bring forth the Gravitino. Gravitino gets searching. Grabbing a copy of the S-Force Chase. We are going to set 1. Set 2. Set 3. And pass the turn. 2 cards in hand. Neos on the field. One of the back row is going to be our super polymerization. We are going to launch the super polymerization right now, sending our Neos Wise Man to the graveyard. Likely going to take the Gravitino for our elemental hero, the Shining. We are going to activate Neos Fusion. This will be able to get us a copy of Gluebell. No, we're going for the Brave Neos here. Sending a copy of Kiteroid. Now, here's where the outplay begins. Reinforce your truth. Bring forth the Rappa Chiwamaru. S-Force Chase. Banish. Or not Banish, sorry. Return to hand. The field has been broken. Kiwamaru effect using the S-Force Chase in the graveyard. Likely gonna go for a copy of Lapsawell. Bring back the Gravitino from the graveyard. We weren't even floodgated here, Fan Luna. This was simply the power of a double compulse. Terrors of the Overroot. We're going to go ahead and give our opponent a Kiteroid back. How kind of you. The tie that binds. Attack in. Kiteroid going to the graveyard. Gravitino plus Lapsawell will be lethal. Cordy takes it in game number 1. Game 2.
Duel.
All right, Platina into the Gravitino. We're going to set 2 and pass the turn. MST going after, hitting the S-Force Chase. Bring forth Ubel. Double copies of Chase. Opium. Or did we successfully snipe? Never unban Trunade. Never listen to Necrofear. Your guys' definition of fun here would be grenade the entire back row and then OTK. Second copy of S-Force Chase, you simply were not prepared. Ooh, but the Kluger does trigger here. We did successfully play around that part. Very smart. Unfortunately, now we get and we can't even get Lapsa Weld because we're immune to destruction. We can Latina can beat over, assuming that back row isn't. Actually, we can't even attack in because we get burned. I don't even think you can justify, can you? At the end of the damage step. And justify is beginning, right? Bring forth the justification. What if we attack into the biggest chalice ever? What if we get so unbelievably chaliced? Show us chalice. Wait, it didn't work the way I thought it was going to. No! I thought it was gonna be huge! Wait. Do we have a way to play around this? Why no burn damage? Because we banished it at the beginning of the damage step. And Wise Man triggers at the end of the damage step, but he's gone at that point. I was getting really excited. I don't know why. I thought it was gonna... Searching for Super Poly. This does nothing. Okay, we do have a healthy amount of life points, and we know we're playing hybrid. No Hytroid. And that's it. QWERTY takes it 2-0. S-Force best deck. Very well done. Alrighty. We are going to go ahead and fast track our way through finishing things up here. If you're in the top 4, message me your deck list made into DLM Deck Editor. If you are in the top 2, message me your PayPal to get your prizes. We are going to go ahead and raid Acceleration Gate, who is hosting the second single elimination tournament of the day. So I would love for you guys to go hang out with him, watch some more tournament play. Who won? It was S-Force 2-0 versus Ubel. Tomorrow, Rush Duel Tournament, new cards. Get excited. 2 p.m. Eastern, new card Rush Duel Tournament. 2 p.m. Eastern. Show up. Either just to hang out or sign up and show us your new decks. I want to see them. Show me your decks. Alrighty. We will raid Acceleration Gate. Give him your love, your follows, and all your appreciation. He is helping out the community just like all the others. 2 p.m. Eastern. Thank you guys. Have a lovely day. See you tomorrow.